Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for listening in. I am excited to have Kim Gamble back with us today. She was on episode 12 where she shared with us her story and experience being on Beat Bobby Flay, the Food Network's cooking competition with Bobby Flay. If you all missed it, feel free to go back and take a listen. It's truly inspiring. Today, she's back with us to give us an update on what she's been up to since, and she shares with us how much she has learned so much more about herself when she stopped letting her fears get in the way, including being back on the Food Network channel, Chopped. Listen in as she takes us behind the scenes of her journey and what keeps her going. Let's dive in. In our fast-paced world, many of us struggle with overthinking and worry that leaves us feeling overwhelmed or stuck. In this podcast, we will hear stories of successful individuals and have conversations and ways to reach our true potential by embracing every micro detail of our identity, especially the flaws that make us unique. This is your host, Maria Grace Wolk. I'm a Filipino-American entrepreneur, psychotherapist, and mom of 2 boys. And my mission is to amplify diverse perspectives and experiences and inspire your journey to wellness and fulfillment.
Hi, Grace. Thank you for having me back on. Yeah, I just have been doing a lot of traveling a lot lately. So last October, Chop for Food Network reached out to me for the show. And casting producer that I interviewed with a while back, she remembered me and contacted me. Hey, we have a spot open for this spicy challenge episode for Chop on Food Network. Do you think you want to audition for it? And maybe you'll have a chance to go on. I'm like, sure. So I did the audition and everything it went really smoothly, the audition. It was a really quick pace. My casting producer actually kind of helped me with the question. Can you talk about this? Can you talk about that during the interview? And then a few days later, hey, are you free this time in October to go film Top? And I was, yes, totally. And the funny thing was when they told me, like, are you free of all October? And I said, yes, but really mid-October, I was supposed to fly back to Thailand. So I was just worried, oh, what's going to happen? Hopefully it's not the time when I'm supposed to be in Thailand. Because the last one I knew about, I was on Beat Bobby Flay 2 years ago. And I only knew ahead of time, like 5 days ahead to prepare for the show. So I was in the kitchen every single day. And I pretty much have a mystery basket every single day. Because on Chop, there's an appetizer, entree, and dessert round. It's really how far you go. But each round you'll have a basket. And in the basket, you have 4 mystery items. And so it's a lot harder than Beat Bobby Flay because Beat Bobby Flay, you only have 1 mystery item, but this one is 4 mystery items. So to prepare for it, I have an aunt. It was just funny when I tell everybody that this aunt is going to help me. Everyone just laughs because she doesn't really cook that much and she doesn't eat spicy food, but she loves shopping. So she was perfect for this job. So we'd wake up early in the morning, meet up at the restaurant at 8:00 in the morning, and she'll have a mystery bag for me. And she had 4 random ingredients for me. And I did that 3 times a day for 2 weeks.
That is some training.
Yeah, because she would exactly the 20 minutes or exactly 30 minutes, and she'll have a camera in my face. Because on the show, it's not just your cooking, but they also have a camera in your face all the time. So you have to get used to it, or they'll ask you questions. And you have to get used to them asking you all these questions.
Oh my God.
So yeah, so I had a lot of training for 2 weeks, and I had to talk about my dish because on the show as well, you have to really describe your dish and why you made this dish and why did you do that and all this stuff. So I had to practice 2 weeks straight.
I thought you did amazing. It looked amazing. I saw the show. The guy is familiar to me. I know he was on a previous cooking show. I remember.
So one of the guys who competed again, he had done 9 cooking shows already. And I had to go against him. I was like, oh my God. Yeah. And the reason why I did look good on the show was because I brought my hairstylist. So my hairstylist, her name is Jacqueline, and her and my mom are really close friends. And we're really close, the 3 of us. We actually took her with us the show was filmed in New York. We took her with us to New York, and the 2 of them just went shopping. I had to work. But the process of getting ready is we finished my hair around 11 at night, and then we woke up again at 3:00 in the morning to do my hair and makeup again. And I had to be at the studio at 6 o'clock in the morning. So that hairstyle that she did for me, it stayed in that spot from 6 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock at night. Yeah, it stayed in the same spot because I was there until almost 14 hours or so.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
it stayed there because it's really depending on how far you get in on the show is the
Yeah.
longer you have to stay. So it was a very long day.
Wow. Yeah. Your hair stayed intact. It was flawless, flawless.
Yeah.
And you did great. You did great.
Yeah.
And I watched that show. I know how you get that mystery thing. But just tell me when you were training for it, what did your aunt put in the box? I'm just curious. What are the craziest things?
She gave me gummy bears, pepper jack cheese, fermented egg. She got me the weirdest thing. Oh, she got me the ox bone, and she just got things ever. But I don't know what to do with that. What am I supposed to do with that in 30 minutes? She would just give me the randomest thing. But then she got me a breadstick sometime. Oh, she actually got me plantains, and that was actually one of the ingredients I got. So it was really funny. I was like, oh wow, you got the sweet. But out of all the ingredients, my aunt and Chop, they had one ingredient that was the same thing that I worked with. But yeah, I think, and then my aunt got me hot tamales too. Hot tamales, Tabasco sauce. She got me the weirdest thing sometimes. So she got me duck or like duck feet or something. What is this? And then I didn't know the name of certain things. Everyone was so surprised. Wow, like this, her name's Connie. I was like, wow, Aunt Connie got you this far on the show, and she doesn't know how to cook, and she doesn't eat spicy food because I need everything spicy. And this is at 8 o'clock in the morning, so I didn't finish cooking until 8:30. She was eating something spicy at 8:30 in the morning. And then the latest night, I think was 11:30 at night. Would eat it around 11:30 at night. She's, oh my God, after 2 weeks, I'm going to eat any spicy food for a while. But,
oh my God, your aunt she's awesome. That's wow. On the show, you just look so calm. I would totally be panicking and it would show on my face, but you were just, oh, okay, Cheetos, hot flaming Cheetos. Okay. Craziest thing.
yeah.
I love how you did the Rangoon. That guy was hogging up all the fryer. It worked out because they loved it.
Yeah, I was actually, to be honest, I couldn't think of anything at all at that point. It was on the 5-minute mark when I had to deep fry my items, and I didn't deep fry anything. And I think it was a 3-minute mark, and my producer, because you have a producer in front of you, have your own camera person, you have your own producer who kind of follows along with you, and always make sure if you're doing okay, or if you need anything, like if you need any mayonnaise. Let's say I need mayonnaise, they'll tell you, okay, the mayonnaise is in the fridge. They're not going to grab it for you, but they will tell you where it is. But they don't. Yeah, they want us to waste our time to go find it. They'll tell us where everything is. Okay. So my producer was, Kim, you need to deep fry your crab rangoons. Go ask your competitor, is he done with it? And I went to ask him and stuff like that. And so he was like, oh yeah, 2 more minutes. And then again, he goes, oh, not yet. What the hell? Yeah. So I couldn't. I wanted to blow up, but I can't really blow up. So I was like, okay, I have to pivot. I have to think of something else. So there's always boiling water for you. So I literally let him just start making a dumpling, and then I'll just cook with hot Cheetos and just see how it goes.
And it turned out amazing. That's creativity right there. Wow. I know. I was like, oh my God, why don't they have enough fryers?
So they don't have room to put multiple things around. So I kind of understand as a fire safety as well too, and everything. Yeah. To be honest, they don't actually have a hood system. When I was on the entree round, I made the homemade curry paste. And so when you put it on the fire, all that chili, all the fumes of the chili and all the herbs I put in it, everyone was coughing, not just the judges, but all the camera people were coughing.
Oh my God.
Because the hood, you look like it has a hood, but really it's not a hood, it's fake. So it's an actual studio. Yeah.
So it's just big open thing, but no air. That's probably not.
Was coughing.
That's funny.
I was just laughing. Like I wasn't laughing, but I was kind of laughing inside, just looking at everybody and just smiling because I'm so used to it. Yeah. Because in the kitchen at the restaurant, I'm used to all that, the smell of all the chilies and stuff like that.
I remember when you texted me to tell me that you were going on Chopped around that time, and I was so excited for you. And I've been waiting to see what had happened. but I'm glad that it was finally
Yeah.
on. You did awesome. And just yesterday, was that yesterday? No, Monday, you were on live in the Bay. Tell us about that.
So that was a really fun experience. Definitely really nervous because it was a live TV show. So it's live. Like there's no, because on other shows, they always edit them, or they have us repeat certain things multiple times. But this was literally live. And it was a really fun experience. And the host, Olivia, she was super nice. And it was just really fun talking to her about being on the show.
Aw.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind
Nice.
doing another live show or anything like that. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a last minute, hey, are you free this Monday? I got a message Friday. I was like, are you free this Monday? They got out, sure.
Oh,
So,
that's
yeah.
awesome.
And
That's
I did go get my hair done that morning too.
Tell me more about your trips. Looked amazing. And I need to go to Thailand again. I know the last time I was there, it was just me solo. Next time I'm going there, I want to make sure you're there.
It was a lot of fun going back to Thailand this time. There was a family event. And so I got to attend this family event and learn about the Southern Thai culture. There was this event where it's to go with your ancestors. And so you have, there's music and there's a show and certain religious stuff that you have to follow. But we also got to dress in the authentic Southern Thai outfits too as well that they do for the ceremony. So that was a really cool experience. And my family's never done it before. I feel like you're supposed to do it every generation is supposed to do this event. And my family didn't do this ceremony for 2 or 3 generations. So this is the first time that we all hanged out at my house in Thailand. My house has a view of the ocean.
Oh.
And so we all hanged out at the beach house and we did boat trips and stuff too.
Oh my gosh.
And we did this was a really cool one. It was it's a 5 island tour. So the tour, a big boat. And I think in my group, there was about 8 of us, of friends and family. And then there's 20 or 30 other people on the boat as well. So we would go snorkeling or we went through a cave. There was an emerald cave. It's called the Emerald Cave. And you go through this cave and the water is emerald colored and it's really pretty. And you have to go through the cave and there's no rope for you to hold. You actually have to hug the other person. So you put your hand through the other person's life jacket and it's like a line. So it's 40 of us hugging each other. You have to go through this cave and there's currents. So everyone's just going one side. But it's kind of scary because it's dark. It was really dark but the water is so clear and emerald colored.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
And it's a lot. It's really pretty. And there's some islands that we went to, you can see all the fish and everything. And then my mom, she could swim, but she's nervous. So she would have the life ring?
Life jacket?
Yeah, she had the life jacket on. But she had a lifesaver. She was holding on to one of the lifesavers and one of the tour guide was with her. And then one of my aunt was with them. And we were just swimming in the middle of the ocean. And my aunt was snorkeling. She's with them. And my aunt, she was snorkeling and she freaks out. And she saw a snake. And then the tour guide was like, no, that's not a snake. That's an eel. And she's like,
eel,
okay. And but this aunt, she freaks out very easily kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
They just said eel, whatever, right? And then she goes back into the water. I saw it again, the snake. And then the tour guide goes and looks in the water and he's super quiet and he's okay, let's just go back. So she actually did see an ocean.
And I think those are super poisonous.
Yeah. And so the tour guide was okay, let's just go back.
Oh my God.
And then my mom said that, then my mom, when they went back onto the boat, my mom heard the tour guide talk to another friend. I was like, oh my God, we actually saw the water snake, by the way. And I actually freaked out, but could not freak out in front of them. So okay, let's just go back.
Oh my God, that just gave me goosebumps because I would not want to see that water snake.
Yeah, so my mom in general does not snake either. And when she heard a water snake, she was like, what?
Oh, I've seen so many. Running at Brushy Peak, there's always tons of snakes that I would almost step on them, but in the water, because once you're underwater, you just, and my boys recently just got scuba certified too. So we're traveling to scuba. So I think Thailand would be amazing to dive at.
Yeah.
Anyway, snakes. No, thank you. But that's,
Yeah, it was pretty scary. But it was a lot of fun though, just to see all the fish and the water.
So all of these things, all these experiences that has happened, Within the last year, what have you learned about yourself?
What I learned about myself, I think ever since being on TV, I feel it brought me into a newer person. I feel like before I was very shy and wasn't not willing to do a lot of things. My mom says, you've been on national TV. You want to do something, I feel like you could accomplish it. Not so many people have the opportunity to be on national TV, not so many people have the opportunity to do it twice. And you've had the opportunity to do it twice. So if you have a goal, you have something you want to do, just go for it because there's really nothing holding you back. And I feel like before I was very shy and not willing to go out there and do something new. I'm somebody who likes to just do the normal thing.
What do you think was holding you back before?
I didn't have enough confidence in myself.
Confidence?
And
Okay.
I think, just enough confidence in myself, but just the barrier of I don't know, not willing to do something new or not willing to pretty much just not willing to do something new or just willing to go out there. And I feel like after being on Food Network a few times, it just made me willing to go farther. I want to do something more.
Not having lacking confidence is usually there's a fear there. What do you think were you afraid of before that you're not afraid of now? What was that?
I think I was probably going to be afraid of maybe failing or like make myself not look good. I feel, to be honest, when I was on for Beat Bobby Flay, did lose a little bit of confidence after not winning, not being able to get to the next round.
Mm-hmm.
But I think when I went on Chop, I think I was just really well prepared for it. I felt really confident that I would do really well on the show. And I feel like even though if I didn't got that far, I feel I accomplished something to be able to be on another cooking show. And it brought a newer person in me. And I'm somebody who's more active and want to talk to people more and just more of an open person, I feel. So to the point where I'm actually willing to do like cooking classes now. Like before, like I don't really like to cook. To be honest, before I really don't like to cook with other people. I don't like cooking for people to watch me cook. So now like I've gone to the point where I'm okay to teach cooking classes and to show people the cooking techniques and stuff and taste my food.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? I feel this is such a great point because this is overcoming a barrier, right? You had pushed yourself out of your comfort zone and now this new found self that you're discovering is I can do more. Not even creating yours, but you're expanding yourself. You're expanding your reach and teaching is a way to do that. You have such amazing talents that so many people can really benefit from. I would totally take your cooking class. Let me know. I'll be your first student. I love Thai food or whatever dishes that you make. I love that. What motivates you?
What motivates me?
Yeah, what motivates you? Because a lot of people have those moments where they want to do something. They want to create something or start a business or do something that they're passionate about, but they get stuck in starting because they lack the motivation or they have those fears, right? We have those fears and the lack of confidence fears that I might fail.
What motivates me? Something I've learned going through the TV business kind of thing. It doesn't take one person to accomplish something. It takes a lot of people to accomplish something. And I feel like what motivates me is all the support I have from family and friends and those at the restaurant too as well. I might have been the one that was on TV, but for me to be on the TV show is the motivation of everybody helped me to be on the show, to be honest. From just being on top from my mom. Like, she was the one who had to taste everything that I made at 8:00 in the morning. And from my aunt who had to come and help me early morning. I have another aunt who actually had to show me how to fillet a fish, how to debone a chicken. It's just all the hard work and the teamwork that motivates me of how much everyone put time in their lives to help me get to where I am. From my hairstylist, because I usually have dark hair. And I was on the show, I was more gray hair, gray, a little bit purple, a little bit blue. And for me to get to that point, it's about 11 to 12 hours, by the way. Because you have to bleach your hair so many times and then toner. It's just all the hard work of everyone putting their time for me to be on the spotlight. So what really motivates me, I want to show them I've gone this far that I can go farther as well too. And then from the support from my dad as well, always calling and checking up on me, and how you doing and stuff. So it's just all my friends and family and just support of the customers at Lana Thai, just like with me throughout the way.
Yeah, I love that. Because it takes a village. I think that's important for all women to know that you don't have to do it alone. And succeeding is usually in a group effort, right? We can help each other out. And it just feels so much better when there's a lot of support behind you. Thank you.
Yeah,
That
that's
was really,
for the Live in the Bay. Yes, I was the only one who was on TV, but in the background is one aunt went grocery shopping. The other aunt had to help me set up because the display I had on the show. One other aunt had to help me set up. And then my mom also helped set up. And then my hairstylist too, meeting up at 7 o'clock in the morning just to do my hair and makeup for 1 o'clock. Well, only a 10-minute segment, but there's so much time and hard work have to put together for just that 10 minutes. And just altogether was 5 of us.
Teamwork. I love it. I love it.
Yes.
I love that you have learned ways to manage your fears, because we have to have fear, right? We don't have to let it control us. We can understand that we have them and we can embrace them. Know that we're afraid, but we're going to do it anyway, because that's what we do. That's what life is all about. It's all about the journey and experiencing and seeing how much you can do in this lifetime, which is what you're doing. And I love that you're modeling this for all other women, Asian women, and the Livermore community is so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Everyone just keeps on asking me about doing some cooking classes. I feel it'll be a lot of fun. And my goal for cooking classes is to teach just using simple ingredients that you could find at your local grocery store. You don't have to go and buy this, buy that, but just ingredients that you can just find at your local store. And just, let's say you make a fried rice. All you need is egg, onion, and then the soy sauce, and then a pan and your protein, and just stir fry it. So I kind of want to show them easy ways to make a certain dish. And everyone has the opportunity to make it at your home. Because the thing is, in Thai cooking, if you make this certain sauce, let's say it's your homemade stir fry sauce, right? And it's just combined with 4 or 5 different soy sauce, but if you just make a batch of it, and that batch you could probably use in 5 or 6 different dishes. So you can make a fried rice out of it, or you can make a basil fried rice, or you can make a stir fry, a basil stir fry, a spicy eggplant with this sauce, and you just buy your other proteins, other vegetables through it.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to show everyone how to make this sauce. And with this sauce, you can make all these other dishes at the same time with it.
Please keep me posted, and then I'll let my listeners know.
Okay.
It would save so much time for entrepreneurs. Kim's secret sauce class, that's going to be so cool. Sounds amazing. Yeah, I'm in, because once you have that sauce, you're right. I could just mix it with whatever and I would feel like an amazing chef, because it's going to turn out so good.
Yeah.
But I think that's such a great idea.
I have an herbal tea coming out. I'm just like in the packaging round. Yeah. And it's an herbal tea from Thailand. It's actually supposed to help with the muscle pain and muscle ache. It's using a lot of like fresh herbs in Thailand. And once I have it out, I'll give it to you. The brand's called La Bea, and it's with me and one of my sisters. I just finished the logo. It's a really nice and flower looking logo. And our first product is this herbal tea. And it's really good for like muscle pain and muscle and like chronic pain.
Ooh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, keep me posted.
Thank you.
Okay, it was so good to catch up with you. Thank you again for meeting with me.
Thank you, Grace.
I'll see you later.
If you resonate at all with the stories on this podcast, and you're thinking about a change in your current situation, in your career, in your relationship, or maybe even in yourself, what's holding you back from taking the first step? Find out by taking the What's Your Biggest Self-Sabotage quiz that you can find on my website at mariagracewolk.com. Until next time, stay kind and own your journey. Thank you again for your time today. If you enjoy this podcast, please be sure to hit subscribe, rate, and review. I would so appreciate it. The high rate and reviews will help others find the podcast so we can amplify, normalize, and break the mental health stigma. This podcast is designed to provide accurate and authoritative information in regards to the subject matter covered. This is given with the understanding that neither the host or the guest are providing legal, mental health, or other professional information. If you need a professional, you should find one. This podcast does not substitute for personal professional services.